Plus. Yeah. This is Autobody Man coming live from Warframe now. Just got done playing Destiny. I hope.
The
Ooh,
inbox
what's.
has
Oh,
messages for the operator. Anything about orders in there?
okay. Something I already knew about. That could be deleted. And the Void Trader's in today. I forgot about that. Just like Zerg, there is a Void Trader every 2 weeks. Actually, Zerg shows up every week, but the Void Trader shows up every other week. That way, if you need credits, you can actually get credits. This is, like I said, this is Body Man coming live from Warframe. Um, if you're new to the game and you need help, always, I'm always available to help out people that want to try the game or never played before and have questions. I'll be happy to help and answer the questions as best as I can. Sorry about that, peeps. And somebody needed help getting some oxygen, so we're gonna be doing that today. You give me 1 second.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Sorry about that. Uh, Trying to check something here. Apparently, it was going stupid. Okay, like I said, let's see if we can get Rugrat in here and see if he would like to do some of that farming he's so been wanting to do. And Ragnar will is kind of joining us right now in the chat room. So, if you have any questions about the game, you can feel free to watch on YouTube and see about getting this game started. So, like I said, we're going to be farming for Oxium today, and hopefully get some more other stuff too. Actually, where's my water? Hopefully that's better. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Do I have anything? Oh, that reminds me. Weapons. I do build all my weapons from scratch 90% of the time. So I also need a farm for Palmer bundles. And that's all at the farm for today. So if Rugrat will actually delight us with his company, if not, I will be farming for more credits because I always want more credits. And it's easy to farm for credits on here. Credits I use for is to buy things that I may need in like my dojo, or credits are like grim is like the another form of the Destiny currency almost. Uh there is also plat, like the silver coins in Destiny. Um Plat, you can buy Warframes with plat. There are ways you can get plat on the game without uh actually having to purchase it. For starters, um, if you're watching, I also have uh, what I call injectors. Like when I get finished with a planet, I can set these injectors down and farm for materials I normally couldn't farm for by myself if I want to. There's like a 1 in 4 chance where it's will give me what I want, but I have to complete the planet to get it to actually drop for me. Um, there are missions that you could do daily, like this corrosion protection. It's a what's the type of mod for it? There are mod cards. It's a mod card. Aurora mod. Aurora mod is basically a standard mod that you would use uh, to help your Warframe get more points to put more abilities on it. Like right now, my Warframe is called Harrow. Um, his upgrade abilities, I have an energy siphon. Basically, I gather like 0.06 energy rate every time, just automatically. And then yeah, it is a little. It's like this game is cross between Destiny, Paragon, and I think Overwatch. If you look at it from its each perspective, it's like to the endurance mod I have on my Heroes basically gives you 15% energy max. It basically maxes out my energy by 15%. It also let's see. Let's do it this way. Wait. If I take that off and I go to put it back on, right now, if you were watching, it puts my energy up to 390 instead of 375. Vigor that I have also increases my shielding by 120% capacity. Means I can carry more shields. I also can carry 120% more health. This prime consistency I have gives me 50% ability of duration ability. So it makes all my stuff last longer. Streamline the effects, basically ability efficiency is like 30%. The prime flow that I have, the max strength and power of behind the ability, 125% max energy at the current moment. This is only at rank 8. This mod card. If I had probably maxed it out twice or all the way out, it'd probably be around 100 or 300 and close to 325, I believe. Of course, I have a stretch mod on here that makes my abilities 45% like longer than where it's supposed to be. I have a rage mod on here that basically any damage I have, like 40% of the damage I take, converts it to from my health to my energy. So whatever damage that tax my health up to 40% converts it into energy, and I get my energy back. The mod I have currently for redirection, 360% shield capacity, so it boosts it up even more. My shield capacity is at 1,170. And then I have basically another strength mod on here. Makes it, you know how I was telling you my strength goes up? Well, one of the mods I had lowers my strength, so because you start off with 100% all the time. So this increases it by 30% stronger ability. So my stats are at, my duration's at 150, my efficiency is at 130, my range is at 145%, and my strength is at 130%. Rhino, if you look between my Rhino and the where's my Rhino? He is my tanky frame. Let's put it that way. I have a steel charge augment or Aurora mod on him that allows me to deal 60% melee damage to my enemy. That's on top of my normal damage rate. His armor at the moment is sitting at 484. Basically, anytime this Warframe drops down and lands on the ground, like from second story, if he jumps off a second story building and lands on the ground, there is an impact wave every time I drop him from a second story building. He has a he has certain abilities. His abilities include Rhino Charge, so he basically runs and basically hits people with his head. Iron Skin basically gives him a second set of armor. His second set of armor is at 2,771.5%. So it takes him from... I could probably run this guy on a level 40 mission and not have a problem. His Roar ability basically boosts your attack ability and also boosts your allies' abilities by their attack abilities. That's his third ability. And his fourth ability is my favorite one. The Rhino Stomp. Just the damage alone is 920, just for him stomping his foot on the ground. And it goes out to 25 meters. So if I put a range mod on him, it would go out maybe to 50 meters. And basically, for like 97.5 seconds, the enemies are... The other part of this ability is, when he's just done stomping, the enemies float up in the air and freeze there for like 30 seconds or so, or more. And you basically just pick them off. That's just Rhino's ability. There are countless other Warframes, like Necros. Necros is what I call a necrophiliac because he plays with dead people. There's Banshee, Ash, Chroma. Chroma is a unique Warframe because he could take his armor off of... He basically takes his skin off and it flies behind him or around him. You just put it off and it basically shoots fire. Well, you're also using his first ability, which also is like a flamethrower out of his mouth. So there are unique abilities for every Warframe you have. Equinox is a unique... This Warframe is... If you're on the day side, like if... Let me equip it and pull up the abilities. If you're watching, you could read all the abilities she has. She has 2 sets of abilities. This person has 2 sets of abilities. Yeah. The first changes what ability set you want to choose from. The other 2 sets of abilities are from your second, third, and fourth abilities are different. Your second ability, if you're on day side, it's rest. So you make all the enemies rest. If you're on the night side, it basically enrages them and takes all their health away. The day side on the other one, basically, I believe it says, actually, in night, reduces the damage that affects by the nearby enemies. In the day, increases your ability, strength, and nearby allies. So, its abilities depends on which you're gonna run. I run mostly night because of the fact it has better options, so to speak. But if you're running day, it does crit. basically. The fourth ability, that's kind of always hard to pronounce, but in the night form, allies are healed with each nearby enemy's kill. In the day form, nearby enemies are basically bled, then subjected to a wave of slashing force. So each Warframe does have its unique abilities. Ivara is my favorite because of her ability to. Her third ability is my favorite. Let's put it this way. Her first ability has 4 styles. There's the one that puts her invisible and her allies. The second one of the first ability is, let's see. There's cloak. There's the dash wire where you can basically shoot a wire, connects the ground to whatever you're pointing at. She can run across that without being detected. There's a noise. Basically, if you want an enemy to walk away from you, you shoot a spot away from you. It will sound a little sound. It makes the enemy go towards them. And then the fourth ability of that first ability is the sleeping arrow. Basically puts enemies to sleep. That's just on the first ability of Ivara. The second one is like a navigation. It's like a homing missile without a missile. So if you hit the second ability and then uses your first ability, you can guide where that arrow is going to go. So, and then her third ability is my personal favorite. As long as I have energy, I will stay invisible. I can walk by an enemy and it will never pop up. They will never hear me coming. They won't hear me do anything. I can go up and tap them on the shoulder and they'll think it's the wind that's touching them. Her fourth ability shoots 5 arrows at once at an enemy, and basically it's like an insta-kill. So, I'm thinking about forming this Warframe in particular only because I love her abilities. The only downside is her armor. It's at 94%, or at 94. Rhino is at 484. He's the tankiest Warframe you'll ever see. One of them. There's like 4 of them. But if you want to run a tank frame and you're used to playing with Titan, Rhino is the best pick for you. If you want to run like a hunter, Ivara is your pick. She's the hardest one to get. Actually, she's one of the hardest ones to get. But she is one of the best ones she'll ever have. If you're looking to do a spy mission, Ivara all the way. Because you will not, if you get the mod card specific for her, where you could walk through lasers, you basically could beat the game without even trying. There are Prime Warframes in here, like the new one that just came out, Oberon Prime. If you're looking for a support class that can heal your allies as well as yourself and wants to do damage, Oberon is one of them. We also have one that's called a Band-Aid. We called it the Band-Aid frame, even though it's called Trinity Prime. Her shielding is pretty low too. Hers is at 15. It's the lowest one you'll ever see. But if you know how to use her abilities, you can stay alive forever. But if you try to use your abilities on your allies, it's just like a Band-Aid. It's kind of pointless. Oh, here's a Band-Aid. Oh, I'm already dead. Valkyrie, it's kind of hard to say about Valkyrie. She has a unique ability to, you know, those women that like to stay mad at people, scream, shout, and all that. That's Valkyrie for you. One of her abilities is screaming at people and getting mad. She has a radius of herself. Basically, whenever she gets mad, use her fourth ability, As long as you're in that range, basically when she's in rage, she's almost nearly indestructible. But once you run out of energy, you're SOL. Yeah. Octavia. This is another new Warframe that just came out not long ago. This came out, I would say 6 months ago. If you're looking for a Warframe that likes to play music, let's see if I can actually. Let me pull out her Mandicord, because I have whoops, I have a set song on here. If you listen to it, you probably might know what it is. Figure it out yet? Mortal Kombat. Here's Highway to Hell. Can you hear it? There's people that like dubstep. All these ones that I have playing deal damage. Yes, this Warframe deals damage by playing music. It's only 30 seconds worth of music, but if you keep playing it for your match, time flies. Her first ability is basically her mallet. If you look on the left side, it says mallet, resonator, and monotone. Each one of these deals damage in a way. The resonator basically is a little ball that actually let me save this to here so I know. Let me pull out this one. No. Cancel. Load. I do not want to say these over top of each other. In fact, if I place it on the one I want to use, you could change her colors too. But when you when you go in her appearance and you go to change her colors, you start off with only the classical and only the middle section. You actually have to spend 75 plat to unlock these ones. Except for maybe the Sherlock. The Easter one, I got an Easter for like 1 credit. Sherlock. Shamrock is basically St. Patrick's Day. There are others out there that are holiday specifics color palettes, and they only come out during the holidays. So like Christmas, and let me this is my favorite weapon. It's called the Ignis Wraith. It's a flamethrower, very, very loud, but very, very deadly. I have like 5 formas in this one weapon. Formas are basically a unique weapon upgrade or Warframe upgrade ability. Because all Warframe, I can't give you any spoiler tips because I can't really tell you about the storyline, because if I try to, people get mad at me. So let me go. Oh, by the way, this is the planet system. If you recognize it, it's because it's from Destiny, technically. If you look at it, just the way it's set up. Because in some of them, you notice you have Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Lua is actually the moon. And then some of these other planets here, around here, is like, this is the Mars's moon. And then you got Sedna, which is like way out near Pluto. The Void is like the undiscovered universe that you normally don't hear about normally. The dojo is a place where it's a part of my, like the clan I'm in. So if I go to it, it gives me this menu here. It tells you who's in my clan at the moment, who's online, and then the people that are online or offline that's not online at the current moment is not online. So it lives there. It's like if somebody needs help with a mission, you can join them if you want. Like, there's only two up right now. Bad Monkey and Rugrat. They're doing missions at the moment that has open slots, so I could technically join them. The clan rank and type of rank it is. Since we have a dojo that has a room called the Shadow Room. Now we're the Shadow Clan, but our clan name is Dark Cats. This is my wife's clan. I joined her clan so I could help her build this dojo. We built this dojo from scratch. There are some things we cannot. Haven't brought that part of the game mode back out. But other than that, if you go to our dojo, if you need to have a clan and you don't have anybody to join with, these will be our pending people. The people at the bottom that doesn't have an actual name rank, like if I go to pending, you notice that maybe four out of 5 of these names don't have an actual title to them. The ones with titles are like up a rank or more. If you see Tiger Leader, that's like almost close to the top. Pride Master is my wife. There's nobody above her. And if you look at mine's Panther General. Nobody's above me except for my wife. Jag Officer, I think that's below below Adam. So Adam's Tiger Leader, and then Panther Officer is Monkey. So there's a ranking system here. You can level up in the clan. It's not hard. There's only 3 rules in this clan. You don't fight with your clanmates, as in like no cussing, no nothing. Play at least once a week, and if there's a clan battle going on, play at least only once, even if it's once the whole time. If there's clan battles, I'll let you know if there's a clan battle, because I'm always on. But if I'm doing credit farming, and I like to play normally by myself because it's easy for me. But if anybody else needs help, this is the place I go to, Semini. It's a dark sector. What I mean by dark sectors, there's unique, like I was telling you earlier, there was some parts of the clan that I have no access to because we can't build it because they haven't brought it back out yet. Dark sectors are one of them. Whoever already has a dark sector is very lucky at the moment. They're getting more credits, more resources, more everything for their dojos without trying. So they have control. This clan has control. Destroy All Monsters clan has control of this dark sector. If you play this dark sector, we can. If they bring back out this mode again for everybody else, I can contest this dark sector, and then we have a clan battle to determine who gets the dark sector, basically. Who controls it. Basically, if I decide to play this, I get 20,000 credits just for playing. For 5 rounds. Which is a lot of credits, but if you play this for an hour, you'll get 100,000 credits without trying. You also get 35% resource drop rate. You get 25% for XP from every kill you get. If you get melee kills, you'll get additional 21 XP from melee kills. If you look at the bottom, it tells you it's Cirrus Semini mission. It's a dark sector defense. The faction is infested. That means the enemies we're going up against are like, you could say, ugly looking. It's cross between an insect and, like, you know what zombies look like? Imagine animals that look like zombies. That's the infested. The level of this mission is 15 to 25. It won't go any higher than 25. So, yeah, they're all ugly looking. So if I click X, it will do an auto start because if you looked before, I was at friends only. So if you decided to jump in, you can jump in as long as I didn't complete level or wave 5. If you like my ship, it's because I built it. There's only 4 types of ships on here. 4. Each ship has its own unique ability. But you won't find out this until you actually play the game. Because I won't tell you what they are. I won't even use it while you're watching. Yes, I have a problem with ugly looking zombies. If you look at my gear set, this is my gear set. This is basically on the D-pad. The down button is my gear set. See, I could choose between any of these over here on the right analog. But all these on the left, if you notice, these are my analog stick. Like if I put this down, I don't want to because I would be wasting it because I can do this myself without any problems. This is my large energy store. It basically for 30 seconds drops, actually for 7.5 seconds for 30 seconds, will drop 100 energies every time. So every 7.5 seconds you see that little blue stuff that popped up, that was telling me, that was giving me energy from my Warframe. This is my Warframe's ability, or not my Warframe, this is my ship's ability, my air support charges. It changes, and these are the cryptors where you can hack consoles and whatnot. These are for those targets that you may need to... Yeah. I hear you, man. These are for those special blue targets that you're trying to capture. These are to scan those particular blue targets. Then you got your large energy or health restore. You got your ammo, and there's a bunch of others, but I don't have them attached at the moment. You can only have a certain amount. Haha, made them go up. There's a little cheat sheet to this particular. There's a little cheat sheet to this. You know how you saw him go up? I can call this elevator back down. Oh, he rode the elevator like a dum-dum. Go ahead, ride it up. That's funny. Basically, there's a glitch to this game. I'll be up there in a second. Let me call the elevator, so make sure you're not on it. Oh, you're riding the elevator again? No. See? Unique ability. Uncanny. Okay, her first ability is called the mallet. Whoops, that's my 4th ability. If you notice, there's little motions everywhere. This is my mallet. It deals damage. All the enemies are attracted to it. Whatever damage gets dealt to it, it will deal it back double. My 4th ability amplifies all my other 3 abilities. And if you look, Octavia does her little dance if you're not moving her. Her 2nd ability creates a little ball and makes the enemies follow it. It also picks up the mallet. If you notice, the enemies are attracted to it.
Transference still hold.
Her 3rd ability basically... Her 3rd ability if you see these little marks coming down to her, right? If I keep on the beat, I go invisible. It also has other perks. If you keep looking at the top right hand corner, if I get a kill here, let me I'm trying to level her up anyways. I get crit damage for every melee kill I get. You hear me spamming it because I'm not good at most of this. And if you notice, I have if I stop, all my abilities disappear. It's because she's still leveling. I formatted her a couple times and I stopped at level 22. The highest level you can get is 30. But you can you can put as many formulas in a Warframe as you want. The thing I just picked up is called Focus. The reason why it's called Focus is because you need it to level up your tree for your Tenno ability. But you won't learn about that until after this the second dream quest, so to speak. There is a first dream quest. It's called Stolen Dreams. But spoiler alert, I'm saying this on purpose because there are some people that do not have this level yet, or has not finished the what's the level I'm thinking of? Oh, the War Within. If I push the big rectangle button in the middle, you know, the one on your controller. Dear God's Wrath and I have the same style, but if you look between his and mine, we do not look the same. It's because we can change our appearance. We do have our own abilities, but our health stays and always will stay at 100. We do run out of energy. When we die, we go back to our Warframe. So you don't, the only time you really die is when you lose your Warframe. And what I mean by this flamethrower is really nice. I can stand here and kill. See the little red dot? You can launch it, or you can trigger it like this, which deals more damage. It just depends. Basically, infested are basically infested Grenier that you learn about when you first play. Focus is what I need to level up my Tenno abilities. And there's 5 Tenno abilities for your Tenno in general. There's only one Tenno that you currently are. But you do have certain abilities like this one. Deals 100% damage. Cool, right? It's different. If you need help, I'm always here to help. It's like Ice Racer needed help when he first played the game. He's now addicted to this game. And that's probably part of my fault. He's not currently playing. He's technically playing Destiny at the moment. Ooh, I got 50 chaotic from my daily. Guess what I got for my day 200th login? A Prime Fury. Which, something you normally wouldn't get. No, Prime Fury is a mod card. If you look under rarities, you got your purples, you got your primes, and then you got your golds. You got your blues. Blues are every mod card's different. If you notice, I have a lot of golds because I've been playing for so long. The blues are what you start off with. You also will actually, if you get far enough, you'll get your bronzes. Bronzes you start with anyways. But there are some of those small bronze ones where you have like 3 points on your mod card. And instead of 6 or 7 or maybe 10. The max you can get on a mod card is 10.
Do you remember the
Like my
operator?
this particular mod card has 10 ranks on this bronze card. It means I have 100 or 440 health boost if I decide to put it on any of my Warframes. Riven mods you won't find out, and because they're like mostly for they're not for Warframes. They're for weapon Pacifics weapons that they go to. Like the Tetra is a arc weapon. So this arc ability that I have for it for multi-shot is pretty good actually. I don't use it personally. I do have a Subversus. The Subversus is like a scout rifle almost, but it looks like a shotgun on here. You do have your sniper rifles. Grinlock is one of them. It's not my favorite weapon of choice on this game, because the sniper rifles are something like for long distance that you would normally maybe just want to do a long distance kill for an enemy, but most of the people that play this are like up close and personal, and the only complicated thing I thought is the I-10 treasures you can get here on this game. They all look weird. You can put I-10 stars on them to make them more valuable, but you need to have these sculptures anyways because you need endo. And each one, if you look, I know this one has a particular weird look to it. This one's worth 1,500 endo. Unlike a normal star, this star is only worth 50. And then this star is only worth 100. So if you put, see, technically this is only 100 if you put 2 on it, and then this is only a 50. So that's like 150 right there. And these already come with like 750 or something like that. So it comes up to 1,000 and makes it more valuable. And there's people that actually collect those. People will actually pay plat for that. There's some mod cards. And if you look in the left-hand corner of my screen, like coming up soon, like now, you'll see a chat that's going on. This is a trading chat. If you look, there's little bitty plat offerings. Like people are saying, oh, I want this much for this set. I want this much for that set. There are places where you could trade for other things besides plat. Like Maru's Bazaar. When you get to Master Rank, or when you get Master Rank 2 on here, you can actually start trading with other people. The Master Rank you have is dependent on a set of master ranking tests. There's only 29 of them at the moment. There's supposed to be 30 in the near future. There's also going to be more Warframes. They do if you've been on this since day one. There are a lot of differences than when it first came out. Like when it first came out, I was told that all you had was, let's see, this part of your ship right here. This is very small, and they never could go beyond this part. And that's saying a lot. When I first got the game, I could go down to here. Go down here, and actually go down into the back of the ship. This was all I could get access to until I passed the Stolen Dream quest. Then I started looking, and I had something on my neck. It was something pink, and it looked like a hair coming out of it. And then I decided to walk up to this door one day, and if you notice, this door won't open right now. But
New alert marked on
when I have that thing on my neck on this particular at the Warframe at the time, the door will open. But that's only when you have the pink thing on your neck. How you get that pink thing is you play with this particular one Warframe every 7 days. In 7 days, you'll have that little. It starts off like a little zit, so to speak, and then it grows into like a pink eyeball with the hair coming out. I'm like, why do I have this? And most people are like, oh, you got AIDS. You got AIDS. I'm like, what? And then she's like, oh, did you go to the back of your ship? I'm like, no. And then once I passed the war within, this door unlocked. Or the second dream quest, this door unlocked. That's all I'm going to show you. By the way. This container I have right here, the one I keep bumping into for some strange reason, it's called a vase. This is part of one of the quests you get to get a Warframe. The Warframe that you get from this particular quest is called Anaros, which, in my infinite stupid wisdom, I was one of those peoples that couldn't afford plat at the time and didn't know how to get it. And well, let me show you what Anaros looks like. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Oh, there he is. This is Anaros. That's about to come up on the screen. Let's see if he pops up. Yeah, there he goes. That's Anaros. And well, one of his abilities is Sandstorm. Basically, he can suck the life out of enemies. He can do a lot of nice stuff. His health is his shielding, basically. If you look, his shielding is only at 75%. There's a reason for that. Basically, his second ability drains the life out of the enemy and gives it to himself. His fourth ability takes the energy he accumulates, if he has like a lot of energy, and turns it into a sandstorm. And the sandstorm is always roaming around him, even when you're not using it. And keeps damaging enemies, but it takes your health away when you use it, because it takes all your energy and most of your health to get to 100% on this thing. You use your second ability to get your health back up to 100% to use this Warframe. He's a complicated Warframe, but if you get him down right, him and Nidus are the other. That's the other one. This is my favorite. He's an infested Warframe. His abilities are pretty good actually. I can see you, Rugrat. Give me a minute, man. I'm trying to explain something to Ragnar real quick. Okay. His abilities in turn. His first ability is basically a very useful one. When he stomps down on the ground, he pulls up an infested wave for up to maybe 16 meters. And deals like 290 damage per stomp. This Warframe is on a stacks basis. What I mean by stacks basis is where every stomp he gets between maybe actually let me play with him and I'll show you what I mean. Whoops. Okay. Keep those out. Keep this just in case. I don't want to play with this at the moment. I'm leveling this up too, so why not? I'm going to go back to the mission I was just in to show you what I mean by stacks and the way this Warframe works. There's a reason why him and Anaros are good Warframes, and they are both tanky Warframes if you use them right. I've seen people use these Warframes wrong. And there's a reason why I said that. because if you don't use these Warframes properly, you will never be able to use their fourth ability ever.
Our position has been compromised.
It's like I'm storing up energy right now. There's a reason for that. If you notice, I have my first and second ability available. My third and fourth ability will never pop up unless I use my first two abilities. Ever. If you notice, above the 200 mark, we're over top of my Ignis Wraith counter. There's 5 sections on the zero. In the middle, there's a 0. Every time I fill up those 5 sections of the ring, it's 1 stack to fill it up. Every 3 stacks I get, I could use my fourth ability. You are? I noticed. If you watch the stream a little bit, from here on out, I wouldn't be... While I'm explaining it to you, you'll actually see what I'm talking about. I'm going to start off by using my second ability first, which gathers the enemies together. Then I'll use my first ability to kill them. It gathers all the enemies together in a group. So if I hit the stomp button, which is my X button, it kills them. If you notice, I have two stacks and a section. Now I have 3 stacks. I can use my third ability to attach to an enemy. If you notice, he's up in the air at the moment. And now whatever damage I take goes to this enemy. See how he has a full bar of health? He's also the last enemy standing. So, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll notice there's a counter going down. Right now, mine's sitting at 63 and dropping. If you look on the screen, it's at maybe 68 and dropping. So, if I release my third ability, he comes back to life. As long as he has health, he will stay alive. But as long as I'm not using my third ability, I will... Basically, every time I use my third ability, it takes a stack. I don't want to do that, because I want my 3 stacks. Whoops. I wasn't trying to shoot that far out. If you look real closely, you can actually see the way that the stomp works. If I hold it down, you see the section as I'm seeing. I hit, and it actually pops a stack. Second ability. Stack. I got 4 stacks. If I get 15 stacks, I will never die. There's a reason why I said that. If you look at my health, it's over 1,110. I get my stacks back a lot. And quicker. Oh, hello, enemy. This is what I'm trying to protect. Okay, let me get here. Get up here. It's a Warframe Cryon or something. Cryogenic person. So basically you're protecting your own kind. My fourth ability basically helps my allies as well as it helps myself. If you look in the upper right hand corner next to my health, I have a 29 health booster on top of it. If you look, there's little creatures attacking enemies over here until they die. And basically they attack the enemies and kills them as part of my fourth ability. So they are helping me kill my enemies as fast as I'm trying to kill them too. See, I'm out of energy. But if I have energy siphon on, which I do, I will slowly get my energy back. But that's the reason why I say this is a stack Warframe. Once he gets his stacks, if he gets 15 stacks, especially when you're playing in a higher enemy rank, I will actually get my stacks faster because there's a lot of enemies coming at you faster than what these are. And this particular weapon I'm playing with is really nice actually, because it's only at when I came here it was unranked. It was at level 4 when I left. And if you look, I'm killing things without trying. And that's saying a lot because this is a new weapon. It's what you call a pull weapon. I like my second weapon. They're like throwing stars. Really fast, really silent, really deadly. And my carrier that's above me helps me collect things that I might need ammo for. Like if you notice, the ammo it keeps picking up, trying to resource me more ammo. Because I'm using a lot of. Because I don't even have to. I can hold down the trigger and it reloads when I need to. Keeps shooting. The second ability or second weapon set. So I don't have to worry about it. Oh, don't you love these enemies? You can stop it if you want to. And what I mean by dancing, there's a dance.
Do you choose to leave now?
And they have modified this to where there used to be a timer, which there still is, at the end. If you notice, there's counting down 14, 13, 12. If you hit square and you're the only person there, it will eject you from the game. Because you're basically extracting. It makes it faster. It's 10 times faster than what it used to be. Used to be you had to wait until the timer ran out before it basically left. But once that last person, if there's 4 people there and one person decides to stay, it will count down the timer. But now, if everybody is unanimous in their decision, it will automatically kick you out of the area you don't want to be in anymore. I thought you wanted to get a Rugrat. I thought you wanted to get some Oxium that you wanted to pick up. You're not on anymore. Okay, if you... Parent... Dude, I invited him earlier, so... It's on him this time, not on me. Okay, if I go to my inventory... This is showing you everything I have. If you look in the top left-hand corner, it shows you how many credits I have. I have 225,912 credits. I have 0 plat. Right next to it is ducats. Ducats are things you get from selling prime parts that you don't use. Like prime parts like these. These are all my prime parts that are coming up on the menu in like 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. Because my stream is running a little behind. Okay. But I'm just letting you know what was going on. That's okay. But prime parts are what you sell for ducats. But there's some things I wouldn't sell in there. Resources that I may need. Okay. If anybody has anything they want to play with that wants to join, I'd be happy if you would like to join. It's now an open session, so if I'm going to be running some credit from some fishers. If nobody joins, because somebody wanted to run Oxium, I got on Warframe so I could join him, so he would like to get some Oxium. So he got offline. So if anybody else wants to run some Axiom or anything they may need or need help with, I'll be happy to let you join. So until then, I'm going to be running Fisher missions and leveling particular Warframes. Let's see, Trinity is also going to be vaulted August 29th. So at the end of this month, Trinity will be vaulted. So you might expect her price to go up. So, which I don't mind. I don't play with Trinity, so. I have her, I just don't play with her. So, if anybody has any questions about the Warframe game or Destiny 2 that may be coming out, that will be coming out soon, I will be happy to answer those questions now. Let's see, which Warframe should I run? Frost, Mag Prime, Octavia, Trinity. I need to finish that frame and get rid of it, but let's see. I'm gonna run Excarelecta. I'm gonna run my Ignis because I want to level it up and get it maxed again. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I need a 3. I have a 3. Not in that one. Not in this one. There's a 3. That's good for now. Thinking about putting another format in this one. That's okay. Yeah, I was whipping zombie butt. So if y'all want to know, and if y'all have any questions about the upcoming event that's coming up with the giveaway, be happy to answer your questions on it. Where to find the giveaway, how to get access to it. It's only for the people that are actually subscribers of mine. Anybody that's a subscriber can join.
New alert mark.
Other than that, if they're not a subscriber, they won't be able to get the get an entry. That's part of the terms and conditions. You have to be a subscriber. Screw that mission. Okay. Neo Defense. Neptune ain't bad. Okay. Neo Defense. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. Neo Defense. Let's run an N6. If you'd like today's stream, please always hit that like button. If you didn't, please leave something in the comment below saying why you didn't like today's stream. I will be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I hope you like the content that's in this video. So, let's get into this into this. Nobody joins, nobody joins. Oh well. Finding a squad. There it goes. I always enjoy y'all's company. I hope you're having fun out there in the YouTube land. And if you don't think YouTube actually helps people, I'm here to say that is a lie. YouTube helps me all the time. See if I can get this in the comment section. Or in the description, I mean. Okay. Edit. Hoping I can get this stuff in the description here. PS4 gift card giveaway. Paste. Enter the Xbox. Okay, let me scroll down to unavailable section. That's a new one. Never had that one before. Let's try to do that again, peeps. See if we can get into this thing. Paste. Card. Okay, let's see if I can save that. No? Too long. Maybe if I get rid of this top one here. Pack trip. Oh goody. It's not letting me do it. That's okay. Cancel. Okay. Sorry about that, peeps. I tried to get it in the description, it wouldn't let me. Said too many syllables. Or characteristics, actually. That is okay. Actually, let me go for that steel charge. That's a spy mission. That's good. I can do that solo. Because I have my Avara.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't
Avara is my favorite frame. When I get the user, that's the best time to do it. And since I have my frame maxed out, I will be running a bow. Let's bring this one. Okay, now that I got my Avara.
How the Tenno arm themselves.
I'm going for steel charge myself. And if I get lucky, I might be able to get an Avara piece. Since it's on Mars. I don't need Avara myself, but I do like to use it for credits.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
Let's see. This one I do have to charge up, but it is a good bow.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Well, that's not gonna help any. Need more energy than that. I hate to waste one, but I'm gonna do so. Okay, there we go. Earth third ability in action. As long as I don't slide, I can have fun with this Warframe. Yes, I'm taking things off their personal possession here. Thanks for opening the door for me. I don't have to go looking for it. Oh wait, A is this way. That's funny. That's what I get for thinking that A is in a different way than normal. Whee! Double jump. Double jump. Melee. Double jump. Jump. Could kill all these enemies, but I really don't want to. Safe than sorry, I always say.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
That's okay. Do 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 do. Oh, I need to go up one. Ooh, I got that one.
Alarms.
Really?
Destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
That's messed up.
The data is still intact.
Hi. I was supposed to be able to walk through the laser grid. That's what I was told. That's a type of laser grid. Unless they changed it. Oh well, if they did. Oh, that's a first. I never picked them off of them before. Streamline? Yeah. So I have to get first ability kills, or use my first ability. Nanny, nanny, foo, foo. I killed you. I hate seeing enemies together. Looks like they're trying to masturbate each other. I could get all the stealth kills I want today. I'm not going to.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oh, that's not the hole in the ceiling. Man, that's good.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Clean extraction with no alarms? That's always nice. There I go. I needed more energy before I get to C, so just need to be careful not to, for them to spot me. Let's put sleep arrows on just in case. That should be enough. Yeesh, that's draining all my energy. Shouldn't have went that way. It's the only downside about electric traps. Let's see if I... Nope. Takes all my energy just prevent them to kill me. I want to get out of this as fast as possible, so I'm going to dot bubble up. Normally I wouldn't, but that's okay, because we're getting close to the end of the stream today. I'm just trying to get this done, so y'all get all the information you need for later.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
That's always good when none of the scanners detected me yet. Oh, the map is glitchy. Man, I always love that look. Put him up against the wall with a headshot. See if we can get a double kill. Yep, double kill. Went and put it on the wall because... Ooh, another double. Really good at those. Mounts it to the wall. That's a good trophy, don't you think?
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I can destroy data all they like. It ain't gonna happen. Let's see. Why I carry cryptors. Just because I don't want to do it.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
You know they won't know because I'm been in Vara. Mind you, I will be doing a 3-hour stream on September 6th from 7 to 10 instead of from 7 to 9. That's next Wednesday, I believe. So be on the lookout for that stream. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, because we're almost done with this. Yeah, that boat takes too long. And pull up her first ability. That's too much. Hey, Poffers. Almost done with the stream tonight. For the night. Let's hope. Yeah, that's okay. If you need any help, just let me know. I'm always willing to help people. To let everybody know that's attached to my subscriber list, whoever's part of my subscribers, I will be doing a live stream giveaway. Just all you have to do to enter is go to my welcome page in the comment section below. The links are there to pick up or to choose between the Xbox and the PlayStation giveaway. You can, starting September 1st. So I hope you can do that. You have 6 days to enter, basically. And when you get done entering, it will let me know when half an hour before the stream goes live, and we will be doing the giveaway around that time. So when I get an information about the winners, I will tell everybody on live stream. So all you have to do to enter is to be a YouTube subscriber, follow all the other prompts that will help you get more entries in for it. Other than that, I hope you have an auto buddy day.